Eric's gonna pick me up now. I've been good friends with Eric for like 5 years. And apparently Eric owns a BMW, but he's only ever picked me up in a van. So I don't know what he's got today. Let's see if he has the BMW or the van. Is it the van or the BMW? It's the van, isn't it? It's the van. Cool. YouTube. What's up, team? I got my buddy Eric Leclerc here. What's up? I was heading over here yesterday. I was heading here and
You'll get it.
Thanks, man.
You'll get it.
When I was coming here yesterday, I was waiting at the airport. I thought, okay, I'll just send a message on Facebook and ask performers what their worst paid gigs were, like worst offers.
Which is good. It's great content.
Well, by the time I landed, I had 146 comments on my Facebook.
Which for Wes,
that's a lot for me.
That's a lot for anybody. That's a lot of comments. Entertainers are just itching to get the bad stories out.
Oh yeah,
like everybody has a horror story.
That you think they're actually working too, right?
Right. Yeah.
Oh no, I've had gigs. I've had gigs.
Yeah, once I said no to that.
So Eric and I are gonna read through a bunch of these and see what's. Oh, another one just happened. We're gonna look at a few of these and just see what the worst ones are.
So these are the worst offers magicians have ever gotten.
No performers.
Okay, so this is the worst offers any performing artist has ever received for a gig.
Yeah, I did a gig for this guy last year. Would you do our event again? Half the pay, twice the work. Said 10,000% never. It was a shit gig.
Oh, there we go. We have a translator here. 20 cents a paragraph. See, we can't relate to that. That's for sure. Somebody's translating text.
Oh.
20 cents a paragraph. Like, thanks, Maya.
Man, I thought maybe she was a writer, and I thought that's really cheap.
Oh, maybe.
You got 20 cents a paragraph.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I don't know.
That's bad.
That's like Alex Boyer wage right there.
Alex Boyer.
Oh, there we go. $65 for 4 hours of walk around.
What do you charge for an hour walk around?
Sure.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'll still do $65 for 4 hours.
I believed you for a second. That's bad, man.
Yeah.
What is that an hour?
Well, Alex is notorious for turning down gigs that he's like, I'm above that.
That's $16.50 an hour.
I mean, you can't. I mean, if you live in your parent's basement,
then you have to do what you gotta do.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
There's a magician also. He got $50 for 4 hours to walk around, and the cruise line was trying to get him to go to 100 tables in that 4 hours for $50.
Wow.
Yeah.
To me, that's just saying cruise lines want me.
Yeah.
And I said no. 8 hours for $125.
Oh.
Sounds like a festival or something. Like 8 hours. Did you do it, Cody?
You did it, didn't you?
You did it.
I can see your bow tie.
Cheap. You were.
Model agent party. Oh, $0. Have to set up a takedown. DJing. Yeah. No money for DJing. Yeah, it sucks.
Me? Maybe I'll meet a model. I did not, Alex.
Good. We can't pay you, but it's great advertisement.
This is a classic. People, bookers. I don't think really agents.
Not so much agents, but like definitely
like amateur event planners, or when they're in charge of an event.
Yeah, and they're excited about their event, and they think there's a lot of people, and they're like, it'd be great for you. You get exposure.
It'd be great exposure.
We'll put your business cards out.
Yeah, right. That's a typical one. By the way, here's a great tip for entertainers.
Okay.
Can you do charity, or can you say, I do 2 a year, and I've already got my...
that's smart.
But they'll hit you up next year.
Right.
But it's kind of like the tactful way to put them down.
A picture of cider for DJing a rave after party.
But it was a good picture, so he did it.
Yeah. You get all kinds of exposure. Someone made the exposure joke on this one too. This guy, he was too young apparently, he's a magician. He said, she asked how much it was, and he didn't know what to charge, and he just told her, don't worry about it.
Alfonso, come on. It's business. Magic's a business.
I even replied to this guy, said, oh, that's so sweet. We've all been there.
Oh my God.
Oh, fuck. Another DJ. Wow, a lot of DJs
a lot of DJs on your list.
Someone asked me to do the deal for a door split, so he gets half the door money, but he had to bring guests that were paying.
And he said, no thanks.
Yeah, that's rough.
Jody is a magician, kids and corporate, I guess.
Oh, okay.
So that's too high of a quote. We'll give you $80, and I need you to be dressed as a clown.
Okay, if I'm dressing as a fucking clown, that number is going sky high.
Well, you did do a gig dressed as Harry Potter.
Oh, that's true, I did, but that was big money.
We can't talk about big money.
Yeah, I'll bleep it. It was all that. You don't even know what I
What?
said. 0 pay, no hotel to travel 6 hours, but they'll hand out my business cards.
In every gift package for the 500 expecting attendance on a Saturday night for a 90-minute hypnosis show.
Hypnosis works. You should have used that on her. She would have paid you.
Right. Yeah, you could have hypnotized her to pay you more.
We'll get you drunk and give you a bunch of weed.
I was 19 years old, so I did the show. I had a blast. Then I found out how much they paid the DJ. I could have got paid on top of it.
That is always the worst feeling when you're starting out and you find out how much money they spent on other stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
and how do you find out? You ask? Like, that's not
I
ethical.
ask. This guy got offered a game of golf. He doesn't play golf. Tell me how it's done. I'll give you some over-the-pants action. Some random dude at a gig.
I mean, that's a great deal.
I couldn't resist. I like that one.
You can come perform at our event. The exposure is great, but you need to pay admission to get in the event.
That is fucking
That is
insane.
crazy.
You have to imagine going to your theater show and someone's like, "Yeah, you gotta pay."
Like, no, I'm the performer. You're like,
yeah.
where's your stamp?
It's still 35 bucks.
Where's your stamp? Where's your stamp? Michael O'Brien wins from up to now.
Yeah.
A week in Europe, 2 shows a night, different city every day, $900, no travel.
So he's paying all of his own end for 2 weeks.
Well, you know what? Exposure.
Someone would do that. That was like, I got a 2-week tour in Europe. People love to say that shit.
Yeah, well, yeah, for sure. For sure.
A 30-minute show for bus fare and barbecue.
I have a transit pass already and I'm a vegetarian.
This guy didn't even say anything. And he said I could write a book.
Yeah, like
he didn't tell me anything.
Steve
Spade. Let's go, man.
This is Facebook. Like,
Tell me then.
You gotta give examples.
Free room, 1 meal a day, and 1 drink after each set. Yeah.
We settled for a room, 2 meals a day, and our entire bar bill.
Idiot had no idea how much musicians could drink over a week. Yeah, that's pretty.
We came out with $0 and a bar tab that would make an accountant's nard shrivel up and hide. Okay. All right, guy.
That's not bad, guy.
Yeah.
I said worse, and it seems like you got a pretty good deal. Hot dog and a handshake. Fucking rights. That's so funny, Stephen Hammer. We expected more people to show up. I'll get you next time.
Oh, that's a good one, Stephen Hammer.
Oh, fuck. Okay, another.
Again, great exposure,
Yeah.
right?
No, that's not even that bad. This guy got $200 in a bag of pot. That's not.
I mean,
worse.
that's great.
That's not worse. This guy said they gave me a bag of coffee for doing a 2-hour podcast. This is the coffee company that made my second brand. That's making this joke.
You have your own brand of coffee?
Oh yeah, second. Check it out.
You have your own brand of coffee?
I have my own brand of coffee.
Wait. So how did that work?
421 brew
But
house.
not second. Brew house.
Yeah, brew house.
Right.
Yeah, this is me. Second to none. So they just made bags with my shit on it. Cue coffee B-roll.
Second stands for second to none. I take this very seriously. In a world where everyone's trying to win at every moment, you gotta stop every now and then and remind yourself that you're talented and unique. And that makes you second to none. No one's getting rich off this deal. It's just something fun to do, and it's great coffee. Oh, it's second to none.
And we're back from the coffee B-roll.
I've never thrown a commercial in before.
Why not?
That's great.
You
I
have
love
products. You have merch now. It's approved by Chris Ramsey.
it. Yeah.
Chris Ramsey's touched every bag, people.
That's a good one. Ooh! They offered a 50% discount for his dinner after 4 hours
Of walk around
at the
magic.
restaurant.
When I was 18, I was invited and stupidly accepted to perform at a New Year's Eve at a swingers bar.
I did this New Year's Eve gig at a swingers bar. I wonder if it's the same one, and I had a fucking blast. They called me up and they said, "Would you perform at our event?" I said, "Yeah, maybe." And then they said, "What if there was naked people at the event?" I said, "Yeah." And they're like, "What if someone was blowing somebody in front of you?" I'm like, "That's fine." They said, "What if it's a dude blowing another dude?" I'm like, "It's just a couple buddies hanging out." And they're like, "Oh yeah,
Typical
you're
Saturday
perfect." You're like, "You're perfect for this." And I went,
How was it?
I had a blast.
Was there people blowing each other?
Yeah, lots. It was 3 layers. The bottom layer worked like a nightclub. It's just like normal, like a
Oh, it was a
club.
swingers, yeah,
Yeah, and then
yeah,
you go
yeah.
up one level,
And
and,
there's-
it's like semi-private. And the top floor,
There's-
full orgy.
Yeah, there's
Just-
beds and sheets.
Oh,
and
the top floor
condoms.
was just fucking mattresses and people. I was like, this is amazing. And then I paid the own admission. No, fuck all that.
1 hour of magic for a 1-year-old while performing in a bumblebee suit. No pay, but lots of free food and exposure, and I could hang out as long as I wanted. True story.
I can hang out at the 1-year-old birthday. Still not as bad as paying your own admission, though.
That's
Michael still got it. In lieu of payment, we can offer you a chance to be in front of a large group of families with children and community members that are looking for entertainment for birthday parties and bar mitzvahs.
I love how the in lieu
Oh, in lieu.
is like
in lieu of
instead of Or like, you know, just like,
Plus lunch will be provided.
oh, well
then, okay,
I mean,
we'll
you know,
have lunch.
yeah, chicken.
They only had $75 and
Oh, this
included
is-
an apple pie.
Many locals ended up doing the show and referred to it as the apple pie show.
$75 an apple pie.
Warm
You said this
apple
is
pie.
40 years ago though. $75 probably pretty good 40 years ago.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
Yeah.
How about for free,
classic.
Teresa? Yeah.
This is a magician, I think. Offered me a gig in China for 16 grand a month.
That included housing. The exchange equals about 2K a month, 6 shows a week.
That's not the worst, man.
A 12-pack of Pepsi?
Not
true.
How do you say that? Magi Jake?
Magi Jake.
That
That's
can't
not
be
true.
true.
I
That's
call
funny.
bull on that one, bro.
That's-
a 12-pack of Pepsi.
Right now I'm going for Michael O'Brien's pay to eat your own event and then the hot dog and handshake because it made me laugh. Got offered food
At a
and drink.
funeral.
I gave him Jody's number.
A while back, I got offered food and soft drinks and exposure to do a 45-minute kid show during a funeral. After making him feel and look like a moron for asking someone to do this, I gave him Jody Molly's number.
Do you know this Jody guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, what did Jody reply? That show was killer. I slayed them. Oh, wait. Oh, he killed.
I've never done a funeral show, but it sounds
I
like
have. A
will.
celebration of life. In the same year, we've talked about this. In the same year, I did a funeral, a dog's birthday party, and in a
that's
prison.
Right. That's right.
In a juvie, in
God.
juvie, yeah. Okay, come on, Bryce Harney. A coupon for a free drink at Sonic. Come on.
I don't understand that. A strip club
The
for
fast
$250. If you're getting $250, I don't want to hear the rest
Yeah.
of it because
Yeah.
that's not the worst.
Yeah.
Painted our event for free. Do for exposure. Donate your completed canvas to our silent auction where we give you 10% from the highest bid. Oh, that seems weird. You're
Yeah.
gonna paint for free at our event, and then you're gonna donate the product to the event.
To the event, and they sell it, and they give you 10%.
and that's not gonna go for more than a couple $100. You
Right.
might get $20.
Yeah, sorry, Sean, if it goes for more, a couple $100. I mean,
This
you
is
know.
Shannon, yeah.
By the way, YouTube, Instagrammer. Hey! By the way, Wes, your YouTube and Instagram are on fire. Love all your videos.
Yes.
All the best in TO.
Thank you, Bryn.
Bryn Williams.
I like
Special
Bryn.
shout out to for the stunt magician.
Yeah. Thanks, Bryn. Bryn's a good dude. I like Bryn a lot.
I got asked to do a solo set for the girl I went on first dates with at her bachelorette party. All right, Alex Sparling.
He's a comedian.
One time, Jonah Babbins, I performed on a free show every week for 3 years. What a ripoff. Toronto Magic Company.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's his thing. I mean, that's,
Oh,
yeah.
this is a joke. Okay,
Yeah, yeah,
okay,
it's
okay,
his
okay,
thing.
okay.
Yeah.
That's funny. So he's trying to be a joke.
Yeah.
He's trying to be a joke guy. Okay, I'll give him a like.
No travel, pay your own accommodations for 21 shows over 7 days, $700.
God, is that the Magic Castle?
Is it Monday Night Magic?
What if you
Oh
say
man, Spidey said no effing way.
Yep.
Sounds like you might.
Oh,
it was the Magic Castle!
Yes! Yes, they will. Oh, no.
So for all the non-magicians out there, the Magic Castle is this kind of elite private club
Yeah,
in
it's-
Hollywood.
it's the place.
And every magician kind of aspires to work there. It's kind of
Totally.
like a check on the bucket list. I would do that.
I would too because it's so iconic. You have
Yeah.
the Magic Castle.
Clinton,
that goes on your resume.
Did you say no? Worst gig ever. Opening for Wes Barker.
Mike Norden? I would never let you open for me, so don't go lying to people. Oh, this is good. I would get this one performing in a city in Finland. I would get the good old exposure and a bag of candy
for 2 shows. Wow, Elmo.
Oh yeah, Spidey.
We rehash. We would like you to open for Wes Barker. Spidey, you gotta read. You gotta scroll up.
And honestly, you're not opening for me. You know this. Oh, Ian Stewart is another hypnotist who actually did open for me, and we had a great old time. And Ian's the best hypnotist I've ever seen.
Really?
Yeah.
Better than.
Oh, he actually even Spidey said, "Oh, I would open for Wes Barker. It's the only gig I would do for free."
See, such a good. As much as
Yeah,
we razz on
I
him,
know.
he's such a good guy. Did we already crush 150 comments?
Well, we skipped a few that sucked, I think.
So what's the moral of the story here, people? When you're starting off, or when you're not like as established, you gotta maybe not these gigs, you know. But like here's a perfect example for us. You know, exposure. Here's a great thing to talk about. We just talked about that Clinton Gray gig.
Yeah.
At the Magic Castle. $700, 3 shows a day for 7 weeks, for 7 days. I would take that.
Yes.
Just say I've worked at the Magic Castle.
Yeah.
That's the exposure.
Yeah.
That it's more
Like if the Queen offers you to go and perform on her birthday,
and you have to pay your stuff.
Yeah,
I'm going.
you're going.
So it's all about these little ticks.
yeah, there
you
are
know?
certain ones you make exceptions for. What's the worst one you've had? The dog's birthday party?
Yeah, money wise, okay.
I got one.
Okay.
Oh, you go.
I just started.
Yeah.
I walked. Somebody told me Restaurant Magic's the way to go. You have to get your chops there.
Yeah.
I walk at the Pizza Hut right down the street. I show the manager some stuff. His mind is blown. I'm like, I want to go from table to table. He's like, great. How much you charge? And I'm like, I'm like, 13. I'm like, I don't know. He's like, what, like minimum wage? I'm like, yeah, sure. So I did it for like $7 waiter minimum serving. We do $7 an hour for 3 hours a night, once a week for like months. But that's where I got my chops.
Holy fuck.
So as much as we're razzing on these people, so there's two things. There's like, people are like, I'm not doing that for exposure. And people are like, no, that's not enough money for me, for my status.
Yeah.
You have to get your chops somehow.
You have to.
Until you can deny people, like, what are you? This is insulting. You're paying me all you're giving me $200. You have to get your chops. And the way to do it sometimes is to take these gigs.
When I first started, when I quit my job and I'm like full-time magician guy now, I was taking gigs at old age homes for $70 for an hour show, but like it's at 9, 10 in the morning, and there's just all these people.
Gets you out of bed.
There's like 6 people in the wheelchairs and they got their oxygen masks on, and like I'm making jokes, and like I don't know if they're like if it fogs up, I know they're laughing. Like, it was so bad.
That was fun.
That was a good time.
So who's the winner?
I love the paying to get into your own event to do the show. Michael O'Brien.
That's hilarious. Michael O'Brien, you win on that one.
Funniest comment, hot dog and handshake though for sure.
What did you get for your show? Hot dog and a handshake.
Oh shit! All right, thanks, buddy.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, see you guys next week. I don't know what we're doing, but it's gonna be good.
Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, where there's a lot of activity and a lot of stuff going on. Go check it out.
There's a deep archive of stuff. There is that for sure, and you can watch Eric change weights.
Yep.
For a whole year.
Yeah.
See you guys.